Looking for the real Fuerteventura? Then forget the resorts for a day and explore the villages of the north. I'm checking out 5 of the best. From a sacred mountain to a former capital, these villages offer a glimpse into the island's history and its culture. I'm Ronnie, and my travel style can be a little intense. I like to see it all, do it all, and experience everything that a place has to offer. So if you're up for a really immersive travel experience, you're in the right place. First stop, Villaverde. Quick on this, it's known for its windmills. Las Molinos de Villaverde, a couple of historic windmills up on the top of this hill. They're not really used anymore, but they're a great reminder of the agricultural past of this island and how things used to be. You can probably hear why it was a good site for these windmills. It's quite crazy that these have stood here. And they look really cool against the landscape, don't they? So these 2 windmills are just up on this hill between La Oliva, which is there, and Villaverde, which is there. You can see Tindaya, the mountain at least. You can kind of see the town next to it. I don't think there's a great deal to this town. This is the centre of the town, centred around the church. It's a nice place, but just nice setting, it's quiet. You do have quite a busy road going through it, that's the only thing. That's a view, isn't it? The church for that mountain behind it. The windmills are cool, so it's worth a stop off. Go out this way. This is kind of it. I mean, it's bigger than that, but it's just houses. There's a little square over here with a play park. Seems to be quite busy with locals this morning. A couple of restaurants there. Yeah, so this is cultural centre. Farming cooperative, I guess that is, for all the little small holdings. But yeah, that's Villaverde. Worth a stop off to see the windmills. Next, La Oliva. This used to be the capital of Fuerteventura. La Oliva means the olive. Apparently the name came from a single large olive tree that used to grow in the centre of the town. Beautiful church. It's built in the 17th century. Quite imposing in the town. It's probably the biggest building here by far. And you've also got the Casa de los Coroneles. This big, imposing building is currently undergoing maintenance. It used to be the home of the island's military governors. I'm guessing these were individual houses, 1 door, 1 window. And these are old streets, judging by the walls. Museo de las Tradiciones. Okay, this is something. Okay, so it's an agricultural museum. That makes sense. Definitely recommend this Handera here. Really good, really cheap. Coffee's good. Everything is baked fresh. The guys in the back preparing all the breads and the pastries and things. So a lot of the things here, the art museum, the Museum of Traditions, the agriculture museum, they're all closed at the minute. So it's probably maybe unfair for me to say, I'm a bit disappointed because I'm not doing all those things. So if you're looking for someplace central to stay on Fuerteventura, La Oliva is a good choice. About 20 minutes from the airport, 20 minutes from Corralejo. We're going up our first mountain road in Fuerteventura. But we're up on the Mirador de Vallebrón. Behind me is the Vallebrón Valley, out to the coast over that way. And over on the other side, got Montaña Tindaya, and then next to it, the town of Tindaya, and the other coast. So you can literally see the island from coast to coast, and then we can see right up to the north, there is Lanzarote. So this mountain behind me, Montaña Tindaya, the native Canarian people worship this mountain. They believed it held magical properties and was a gateway to another dimension. We'll go down, we'll have a look at the town. Maybe it'll be a portal to somewhere else, but I'm quite happy here, to be honest. So if you want to come here, really easy, considering how impressive the view is. Now on to Tindaya. A beautiful little church. The mountain in the background. You've got the actual mountain there. They've just put an image of it here. So apparently the type of rock it's made from gives it its unusual shape. Maybe I'm missing something. I'm not entirely sure what's unusual about it. Like for me, if there was like a nice apartment or a little cottage or something, well, I'd be quite happy here. Because although you're quite isolated, there's not a great deal around. It's not a huge island and you're right in the centre of it. You've got the beach, you've got Corralejo. There's plenty of places you can go from here. Oh, donkeys. I'll have to go and say hello to the donkeys. Hola. Hey. Hey. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, they're all coming over. Yeah, so these donkeys have all run over. Very enthusiastic to come and see me, and I felt very welcome. And as soon as they've realised I don't have food for them, they're gone. Do you know, this is a nice place. I like it here. This was a nice stop. So we've got a goat here. That's like a little zoo. Donkeys, dogs, goats. This is nice. Like a little picnic area right by the mountain. These are for barbecues. Oh, that's cool. How nice would that be, I bet? If people that live here do that. Come out and have a barbecue with their family and their neighbours. Based on relatively short first impressions, I think I'd rather stay here than Oliva. I like how quiet it is. So I've been learning a bit more about this town and this mountain. And it wasn't just the native Guanches that were linked to the sort of magical properties of this mountain. They saw this as a sacred site. They would carve into the rock of the mountain like little footprints. They're believed possibly to be like the footprints of the gods. But also during the time when witch trials were pretty prevalent across Europe, the mountain was known as a meeting point for the brujas. And there's a cave at the base of the mountain. It's supposedly where the witches met to do their witchy stuff. So I didn't have Tindaya marked on my map. I hadn't planned to come here just because I saw it from that viewpoint. I'm glad I did. A nice place. Ohara is a cool little village. The main reason to come here though is the Calderón Hondo. It's a massive volcanic crater and you can walk right up to the rim. This one very dusty car. So this is where we're going. We're going up here. It's probably a pretty easy walk. I mean, they've got this path, but it's not really nice on the feet. I think I'd just prefer dirt, to be honest. Apparently there's 3 routes up it. One is the sort of most direct and quickest. Apparently it only takes about 20 minutes or so. You can see the dunes in the background here. Look, like this is Fuerteventura, right? Actually seems like a really easy walk, and annoyingly I'm actually prepared. I've got a whole bottle of water, which is unusual for me. Back on these rocks again. The road to get here wasn't particularly difficult, but the surface is just dirt. So if there's a car in front of you, it's kicking up a load of dust. And you have to take some of the corners a bit slowly because you don't have so much grip. But like 15, 20-minute drive from Corralejo to get here, and you can see car park's just in there. It was to the uphill bit. I don't know if this crater's bigger than the one that I went up in Lanzarote, but I feel like you get closer to it. So the view's pretty cool. See the whole north of the island. Dunes, Corralejo. And we're back on the ground. Did not enjoy the steep slope. Would it kill them to put in a handrail? I know I do these things to myself, but it's actually a really short walk up. Definitely worth doing. If you came in the morning though, sunrise is over here. Over Corralejo and the dunes. Nice, because you'd see all this, you know, just as a good viewpoint for the northern tip of the island. Do you know what walking on these is like? It's like walking over a big pebbly beach. You know, just like every now and then you'll lose your foot and you're gonna twist and break your ankle. That's what this paving's like. And finally, we've got El Cotillo, back on the coast, but a completely different feel from the resorts. This is a proper fishing village, really laid back, really authentic. So I can walk right down here, right to the edge, Oh wow, the water looks amazing. Now this beach over here looks incredible. Definitely a water sports beach, not one for sunbathing because of the wind. Fuerteventura was commonly a target for pirates, French and British. The little tower behind me was built to protect the boats coming in and out. And you can go inside. I did go in. There wasn't much to see. And I turned around before I had to pay. No, I'm cheap. So we'll just head into the town from here. It's only a 15-minute walk from one end to the other. The town's name today is El Cotillo, which means small hill. But that name's relatively new. It used to be known as Puerto del Toscon. Prior to that, Puerto del Roque, which makes sense. It's a rocky port. The town here was originally a small fishing settlement. Became quite strategically important for defence. Great view of the town here. Looks so nice with all the blue and white. Look at the waves here. This is really beautiful here. Oh, this boat's been turned into a bench. How cool. It really is really peaceful here. El Cotillo is the sort of place where you can just relax. It's really chilled. On the edge of this cliff here. Luckily I've remembered to put the handbrake on. Car's still there. Okay, when you're starting your car, parked on the edge of the cliff, make sure you're in reverse and not first gear. That's my lesson just learned there. Nearly. And don't miss the lighthouse nearby, Faro de Tostón. A big girl. I mean, the lighthouse is cool. But the view all around here, yeah, I think kind of sums up the feel of this part of Fuerteventura. A pretty cool place. It's so quiet. There's nobody around. So that's 5 very different places in northern Fuerteventura, all well away from the main tourist trail. If you're looking for something a bit more authentic, a bit more real, this is where to find it. If you want to see more content like this, then please give this video a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It really helps. Cheers, see you soon.